Welcome, everyone, back to the In10sity Podcast. I am your host, Stay True 92. I know. It's been a long month and a week, but there is a reason why I took that month and a week off. And you will all know exactly why I've taken that month and a week off at the end of this podcast, because it's been a very long month and a week, and there's been a lot of thinking, a lot of analyzing, and big decisions that I've made in regards to my life and as far as a podcast goes. So I am happy to be back, for now. And I am also glad that you guys are listening to me because it means the world to me. This is what I love to do. This is what I want to be successful on. And I hope that you guys enjoy this Monday Night Raw review, because I certainly did not enjoy the fucking show tonight. It was god the fuck awful. As most of the times are. 9 times out of 10 on Monday Night Raw show will be a D, an F. Put it out, just simply a failure. Okay? In that month and a week that I've been away, I don't think I missed much, to be honest, except, of course, for the unfortunate news of Joe, because there is a difference between Joe and Roman Reigns, I wish nothing but Joe a speedy recovery, and from what I've read, he's going to be out for 2 to 3 years. That is the approximate time that he's going to be out. Because not only does he have to and will beat leukemia, he also has to go through rehab, and get back in shape. So I wish nothing but health and for him to beat the living shit out of leukemia and come back as soon as possible. Now, as far as Roman Reigns goes, I'm glad to be, seeing a break from, his character on TV. Because I believe there's room for other things to be shown on Raw. But, of course, Monday Night Raw, poorly executing everything, terrible booking, no storyline, no real, goal, long-term goal. There's nothing out there that I saw tonight on Monday Night Raw that I could be like, you know what? This will definitely keep me intrigued and want me to come back the next week. No! False. Lies. Then there's people out there that say, oh yeah, this is a great show. Yeah. Fuck off. Lies. Okay? Lies. You've been fed lies. Don't listen to those people. What you saw tonight, garbage. And we will go over it. And you will realize why it was garbage. So, without further ado, this is the In10sity Podcast. Again, I am your host, Stay True 92. And shout out to my boy Kevin Gray for the awesome graphics. And I'll give him a shout out on his IG profile, atomickevin. Go follow him, because he is responsible for the awesome graphics you see on the video. And his work on his tattoo shop is on the profile on his Instagram page as well. So go check that out. Thanks again, brother, for everything. And go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the In10sity Podcast. And without further ado, let's dive into the show itself. Now, Raw tonight is taped from Manchester, United Kingdom. Only one part of it was spoiled because I was scrolling through Facebook earlier and I happened to spoil one of the results for myself. But other than that, really, it wasn't that really big of a deal to me, to be honest with you. So let's go on with the show. So Monday Night Raw tonight opens up with all superstars on the ramp where they come out. And we have security guards surrounding the ring. And out comes Baron Corbin. And he goes on and announces the matches for Survivor Series, which is the one with AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar. Let's see, who else? I can't even remember. Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey. And who else do we have? Who else? And the 5-on-5 tag team match, which honestly, guys, look. This build-up to Survivor Series, it's actually non-existent. Did you see anything as far as like Survivor Series build-up went, on tonight? Because as far as Ronda Rousey went tonight, that was a 50-50 promo that she cut. I mean, I really wasn't all in shock of like, oh my God, I'm so excited to watch this match. I'm actually rooting for Becky Lynch on this match. So, if you're happen to be okay in the head, you would be rooting for Becky Lynch because Becky Lynch should be, beating Ronda Rousey at Survivor Series, but you know that WWE is not going to let that happen. So, that's a spoiler, in the words of Paul Heyman. So, go figure. But anyways, so he goes on to announce those matches, and, it's pretty ridiculous, because it's this. I got a lot of shit to talk about this fucking garbage ass fucking show. How is it that, on Friday at Crown Jewel, this man is once again Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion? On what fucking planet does Vince live? And what audience is Vince listening to when it comes to the WWE? Do we really want to see this man have a long reign as Raw champion again? In my personal opinion, I don't think it'll last as long as it did last time. I think this title is being held warm for Drew McIntyre. Because the only believable person that I can see beating Brock Lesnar on the main roster as of right now is Drew McIntyre. No question about it. But yes, Baron Corbin helped Brock Lesnar beat Braun Strowman. And the man only did his 5-5s. Great. Awesome. Big deal. Can we measure on how much effort was Brock Lesnar putting into this match? Oh, that's right. No fucking effort. It was just put out there. He just went out there. Boom. Here's your $2 million paycheck to just fucking pop up, for one night. Take the rest of the week off. Hits 5-5s on Braun Strowman. Let's call it a night. Here's your Universal Championship. When is Vince going to fucking stop relying on these fucking part-timers? When is Vince going to stop relying on the goddamn past? What is it about this goddamn fucking fool that he cannot look at the fucking future and put effort on the goddamn product, the current talent, to build them up as believable and credible fucking stars so we can then look for the fucking future? How many fucking years? And how many fucking years are we going to continue seeing fucking Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Undertaker, Kane, Brock Lesnar, How many fucking times you gonna keep putting the fucking spotlight on these people, man? You're not gonna take a chance on Braun Strowman? Fine. Because honestly, Braun Strowman was fucking turned heel. And now all of a sudden, he was turned babyface, and I'm now supposed to care and like, oh yeah, let's cheer for fucking Braun Strowman because, I got no other choice. Who am I going to root for? Who was in the fucking Universal Championship match at Crown Jewel? Braun Strowman and Brock Lesnar. Honestly, I could have given two fucks who won. But it actually bothers me more that Brock Lesnar won because now we have a fucking champion once again sitting at home and keeping that title home, So what the fuck is a current talent on Monday Night Raw fighting for? What are they fighting for? Can anyone explain to me? Because as far as Seth goes, the Intercontinental Championship, what? For all I know right now, I'm assuming he's going to defend it against, not defend it, but champion versus champion against Shinsuke Nakamura, which at this point, who gives a fuck about Nakamura? Both mid-card championships. What? I could give two fucks about them, honestly. There is literally nothing going on for this fucking show for me to be intrigued enough to keep watching next week. But, of course, I have to keep watching because I gotta review this goddamn show. And no, clowns, I'm not fucking bashing the show because I got nothing better else to do. I fucking love WWE as much as anybody the fuck else. But I know that this company with the right management can do so much better. Because with Vince being on top of the damn fucking management tree, this show is not going to go anywhere. It's not. And for this, again, month and a week that I've been out, I've just been watching on the sidelines, and it's just heartbreaking. Besides the Dean Ambrose heel turn, which was brilliantly executed, on the night that Joe announced, his unfortunate news, that was the key. That was the right moment to pull the trigger on Dean Ambrose's heel turn. So, besides that, really nothing I can look forward to this fucking show, so it can keep having me come back week after week, or at least next week. There's nothing. Sorry I had to rant. Apologies. Now back to Corbin. He then asks Alexa Bliss out because she is the captain of the Monday Night Raw Women's 5-on-5 Survivor Series traditional match. What the fuck else are we going to keep handing Alexa Bliss? The only thing that Alexa Bliss is good for is for promos. Okay? The only thing good going on for her is her mouth, and it's good and not just one way. Okay? Her mouth is not just good for promos. Obviously, it's good for something else. And she thrives on it. Okay? And I don't give a shit if I'm fucking, going too far or whatever. No, it's the fucking truth, bro. Look, how many fucking times has she been handing goddamn fucking championships? 5-time champion. Woohoo! Oh my goodness. Big fucking deal. Pushing the fucking wrong women. Is this something that I really have to go through again? Bashing the fucking women's division because, no, I'm not bashing the fucking women because I fucking think of them that they're shit. No, it's because I know that they deserve better. Much better than what they're fucking being dealt with right now. She says that, what is that she says? She says that the women's division can learn from the 5-time women's champ. Sure, yeah, okay. All right, Alexa. And then she says that she announces a match, Evolution rematch, mind you. Bayley, Sasha, and Natty versus the Riot Squad again. Another meaningless 6-women tag team match tonight. Is this, wait, hold on. Is this review done? Oh, fuck. I'm not even fucking halfway reviewing this shit. Oh my goodness. And then she says she'll be watching closely. Yeah, do me a fucking favor. Yeah, have Ruby, have Ember, have Sasha Bailey. Legit talent. Yes. Pay very close attention, Alexa, because you might learn just a fucking thing or two so you can bear your fucking skills and repertoire on the fucking ring. Because you fucking suck. The wrong people are pushed, and it fucking sickens me. And I'm not even gonna fucking talk about the Evolution fucking pay-per-view because I, for one, didn't watch it. I could have given two fucks. Okay? And it just so happens that, are we really gonna fucking revisit another fucking match that just happened at, Evolution? But yet you want to call this a fucking evolution, a women's evolution. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's continue the fucking backtracking of like going on reverse. Fuck out of here. As she goes on, and she's about to announce the match being official for tonight, Kurt Angle comes out and says that he wants to compete again this year and be the captain of Raw. But Baron tells him that if he wants to even be on the team and be captain of the team, that he has to beat Baron Corbin tonight in a match. And Kurt goes on to say that he's got a fire inside of him and who gives a shit, And then once he is done announcing that, Alexa goes on to announce once again that the match is official. When Braun Strowman's theme song hits, he comes out, and let me say this: I feel sorry for that security guard that got hit with that boot, bro. I hope you're okay, man, because I would not pay money. I would not receive money to take a big boot to the chest from this man. Hell fucking no. That shit looks stiff. So he goes on to chase Baron Corbin, which, of course, cowardly heel comes out of the ring, runs around the ring and goes up the apron. The ramp, goes onto the backstage, and then Braun goes on to follow him and goes up on the ramp and goes backstage as every single superstar on Raw just goes out on a brawl. Chaotic beginning, to get the people hyped up, because how else are you going to get people hyped up? And even then, that shit was just fucking stupid. I don't get, sometimes this fucking company just relies on a goddamn fucking brawl to get you some sort of excitement. It's not exciting. It's fucking rinse and repeat. Formulaic shit. Shit that I've seen before. Come up with something new, Vince. Anyways. Then we go on to Charlie Caruso backstage and interviews Sasha, Bailey, and Natty, asking if the outcome of this match will be different than the last time from either Evolution or last week's Raw, Monday Night Raw episode, because clearly, like I said, I've been away, so, excuse me for that. And they say no, because tonight, Natty is wearing her father's sunglasses for luck and in honor of his father. So TikTok. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot. I lost interest already. Jesus. Again, another meaningless 6-women tag match. So, we go on to the match. Riot Squad versus Sasha, Bailey, and Natty. So, the match, of course, forgettable as fuck. Who gives a shit? Sharpshooter in the beginning from Natty to Ruby, and then Logan breaks it, and then a knee to the face of Ruby by Bailey, and the match doesn't even end because as Natty applies a sharpshooter to Logan, Ruby grabs the sunglasses and she breaks them. And then Natty goes on to let go of Logan, goes out of the ring, and starts crying as Sasha and Bailey come around to comfort her because her father's sunglasses were broken. Who cares? Who cares? Big deal. I don't care. What is the purpose? Because it seems that no one acknowledges that there is a Raw Women's Championship in the brand, and everyone just seemingly accepts, they settle for less. 6 women tag team matches, 6 women tag team matches, 6 women tag team matches, back to back weeks, seeing the same people again and again. My question, why should I care? And I'm going to continuously ask this question, and you're going to do me the one simple favor that you're going to answer these questions down below on why should I care about watching these women go at it again and again, week and week in and week out for no fucking reason. At all. Nothing to be excited about. No storyline, nothing. The only thing I can see here is Natalia feuding with Ruby. But really over sunglasses, effort. No effort. There's no effort. Then we have Jinder Mahal versus Apollo Crews. Both men come out to fucking crickets. Crickets! Because, hey, who cares? It's Jinder fucking Mahal. And who gives a shit? It's Apollo Crews. Who gives a shit? Apollo Crews leaving, Titus Worldwide. Well, in the words of JD, Titus Catering, maybe the cookies were bad, maybe the candy was not, was not good. Maybe he wasn't receiving his favorite candy from Titus when they went out trick-or-treating on October 31st on Halloween night on last Wednesday. Maybe he didn't like the way his costume looked, and, they went on to bake cookies after coming out from going trick-or-treating and, Titus soured on the cookies and he didn't have the right ingredients so Apollo could enjoy them. The only thing that Apollo Crews has going on for him is his athleticism. This man is a freak of nature. He's awesome in the ring, but lacks a fucking character. Lacks a character to the point where he is in competition with Bobby Lashley as far as dull goes. As boring goes. You want to see who wins a boring challenge? Put Apollo Crews and Bobby Lashley together. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me not even say that. Imagine if they were a tag team. Oh, Jesus. Like I said, Apollo Crews is one of those NXT talents that got brought up too soon. Okay? He was not seasoned enough. And as far as promo go, his microphone skills goes. And character, he definitely lacks character. Massively. Like, I don't see anything going on for him because the only thing that I can, is going on for him is his athleticism. That man did a fucking gorilla press drop on Jinder Mahal, and then did a fucking standing moonsault, and then all the shit, all the other shit that he did during the match. It's great. It's awesome. I like him as a in-ring competitor. But as far as a character goes, Apollo Crews was brought up too soon. I don't care about Apollo Crews. And that is the fucking problem with Monday Night Raw. The lack of characters. And it could be a fucking debate whether it's lack of fucking effort from WWE or a lack of fucking built up characters, talent from WWE. Apollo is suffering from obviously character fucking syndrome, lack of character syndrome because, like I said, all he has is athleticism. He's great. He's awesome. Jinder Mahal, who fucking cares? I don't care. Jinder Mahal is just Jinder Mahal, and he just comes out just to fucking be a filler match. I could give two shits. So then Seth comes out to the ring, and he comes out with both Raw Tag Team Championships and his Intercontinental Championship. And he goes on to say how it's a slap in the face on how Baron helped Brock Lesnar, out of all people, win the Universal title. And after Roman Reigns, he fought so hard into gaining the championship, and all of a sudden, all that went to shit. It's a slap in the face to the locker room, slap in the face to the fans, and a slap of the face, to basically everything in general that has to do with the company. And how he would say that to his face, to Brock Lesnar. But unfortunately, Brock Lesnar is, sitting beside Sable at home, and he is keeping the title in between them as they watch Monday Night Raw together. And just laughing their asses off. Ha 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 ha! Look at me. No effort. Just sitting here, watching you dumbass talk about me while I don't give a fuck. Who cares? That's Brock Lesnar right now. Because what else? What else would we be doing? And then how he goes on to say that Dean Ambrose is still to give in an explanation as to why he attacked him. And then, he goes on to say that, he's got both of the Raw Tag Team Championships, but, he can't defend them because he's a one-man person. He's one person right now. What can he do? All of a sudden, Baron Corbin comes out on the Titantron. And he tells him that, you will be defending those tag team championships tonight against these guys. And all of a sudden, out comes AOP. Now, let me ask you this. It is very, very fucking sad the state of this company is in. It lacks in so much that after sitting down and watching this episode tonight, dude, can you fucking name what credible tag teams are there on Monday Night Raw right now? Can you sit there and list me a fucking list of tag teams on the comments down below? Please tell me what credible fucking tag teams can go against these fucking behemoths, okay? And be fucking a credible threat to fucking take away the tag team championships, because they disposed of Seth Rollins tonight, okay, on a 2-on-1 handicap match. And if I was AOP, I'd be like, okay, well, I won the tag team championships. What am I going to do with them now? Like, what is there to... Who is out there to fucking target us? They're just... At this rate, those tag team championships are just a fucking prop. They have literally no prestige. Nothing at all. Seriously, what tag teams are out there? There's nothing. Guys, there is literally nothing to fucking be excited about this show. And if you're one of those people that say, oh, this show is great, who cares? They're making all this fucking money. Who gives a fuck if they fucking make all the goddamn money in the fucking world? Guess what? The more money they fucking make, the worse state of this fucking product it is. It's in. Money corrupts shit. You know? What do they have going on for them? They have nothing. Nothing, man. And I'm just sitting there and I fucking wish upon a fucking star that something just turns around and like a miracle happens and Vince just decides to be like, you know what? Let me just put, you know, the state of Raw and SmackDown on Triple H's fucking hands. Because this is unbearable to watch. They beat Seth Rollins, but for what? Literally, man, what is there for me to look forward to? I bet you, I guarantee you. Look, next week, how much you want to bet that AOP does not show up at all on Monday Night Raw? What tag teams? Again, for the last time, what tag teams are out there that are credibly a threat, a credible threat to AOP? You go ahead and answer that question for me. AOP dominates, you know, on the most of the match. AOP goes for the last chapter, but Seth counters, knocks both AOP members off the ring, followed by a suicide dive. Blockbuster to Akam goes for the stomp, but distracts. What's his name? Drake Maverick distracts the ref, and super kicks to Akam, and Razor hits the frog splash to Akam, but I believe Razor breaks the pin. And then Razor hits the powerbomb, then suplex the powerbomb combination for the 1, 2, 3. And they are your new Raw Tag Team championships. Oh my God, I made a mistake. No. Oh, Jesus. There you go. Big deal. And then after that, Dean comes out from the crowd and goes into the ring in front of a beaten down Seth Rollins, and kneels in front of him. And Seth asks Dean, why did he attack him? And Dean grabs the microphone and says, you want to know why I did it? You want to know why? And he just doesn't say anything. And then he hits the dirty deeds on Seth Rollins. So, you know, I'm still waiting on as to why Dean attacked. Like, what's his reasoning? Because as far as my take goes, I mentioned on the previous podcast, if you've listened to them before, on why why Dean, what was the reason as to why he would turn on Seth and on Roman, but in this case, Roman is out. So, I remember saying that, and like Dean and the Dogs of War said, like he wasn't receiving calls from Seth, from Roman. They didn't procure him. They wasn't reaching out to him as much. I'm expecting that's the reason, but that's already been said by Drew and Dolph and Braun, a month ago. So, it's kind of being dragged out a little bit, and it's kind of annoying. So I hope that next week, hopefully, we get answers, because, WWE tends to drag shit out, and then, it's like we stop caring, and when we don't give a fuck. So I expect that to be a question being answered soon enough. So after that, Charlie interviews Baron, asking me if he's afraid of Braun Strowman. And Baron says, no, but all he wants to do is destroy things, and he wants to destroy him, and he's not about to let that happen. And then Charlie says, so why hide in the storage room? And then Baron goes, Charlie, you just gave away my location. All of a sudden, you hear Braun breaking in, and he just runs away. So that was another thing that I've noticed when it comes to Braun. Now he is being reverted back to his destructive ways. How he went, backstage, destroying shit, this and that. Take a fucking look at how Braun Strowman is being used. Do you really think that you can put this guy as a number one guy for the company? Look at it from the perspective of how the face of a company is portrayed week in and week out on Raw. AKA, use Roman Reigns and John Cena, for example. They come out every week, they wrestle, cool. Braun Strowman is a fucking freak. He's a freak show. All he does is destroy shit. Before this happened, before, he turned heel and, he teamed up with Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, which I'm glad that shit's over. What was he doing? Destroying shit. Easily being, getting over with the crowd, being cheered, because who's going to fucking, boo something like that? Whatever he does, destroying shit, we like chaos. We like that shit. We like, it's exciting. It's cool. But now it's just fucking being overdone, and it's not original, and they're just going back to doing the same shit, having him do the same shit week in and week out. What's gonna happen with Braun? Because he was treated as a piece of shit on fucking Crown Jewel, Crown Fools, Crown fucking shit. 5 and 5s. I can't. This guy is just, he's done, honestly. He has no chance on being the number one guy. So if you were making a list and you have Braun Strowman on the list of possible talent to step up to become the number one guy of the company and become the face, you can definitely cross Braun Strowman out. I guarantee you. So don't even rely on that idea any fucking longer. After that, Dolph comes out saying how there's a conspiracy going on against him because Shane replaced, I believe, Miz, because again, I did not watch Crown Fools. Okay, so I'm sorry for that. And then he was attacked by I forgot who, and then the SmackDown ref, typical SmackDown ref didn't say anything, and da-da-da-da. And now Shane is, that's why Shane is the best in the world. Shane best in the world. Yeah, okay. I believe that title goes to Mr. CM Punk. I am sorry to break it to you, Mr. Shane McMahon. But that fucking trophy, you can put that shit on the fucking junk, put it on the fucking attic, boxes of fucking meaningless trophies that you won on meaningless competitions, because that shit is fucking worthless, my brother. Let me tell you. That shit does not mean goddamn shit. So, Elias comes out and interrupts Dolph Ziggler, and he goes out and performs. The crowd invested in this as they were chanting Walk with Elias. And then Dolph interrupts Elias as he's performing and tells him to come down to the ring. And they go on. Their match is about to commence as the commercials hit. And after the commercials, the Revival go on how the tag team division is to be taken seriously. Oh my God. The tag team division to be taken seriously. Woo! Oh my God. What? Wait. What was it, Scott? What was it? What'd you say? Oh, that the Raw tag team division is to be taken seriously? Yeah, tell that to fucking management. Go tell that to fucking Vince on how he should fucking have y'all be displayed as fucking top tier talent that actually looks fucking has talent and looks good doing the shit that you guys do out there on the fucking ring, as y'all did on NXT. Remember that one time that they went against I believe Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. Remember that one time that they fucking got over with the crowd? The crowd was really invested in that fucking match. And what happened the next week? They have them fucking lose to the fucking B team. And where's the B team now? Huh? Where's the B team now? Exactly. Nowhere to be fucking found, bro. You see what the fuck I'm talking about? You have the Revival. Legit fucking wrestlers. Legit talent. That have potential to be fucking the fucking on top of the tag team division. What tag team division are they gonna fucking fight that they gotta take seriously? There's nothing. And now they're gonna fucking go against the Lucha Party, Lucha House Party next week or something like that because they lost last week or so. I believe so. Bro, what is to be taken seriously? You know what? It's amazing how the WWE just goes out there and fucking puts these talents to go and say this shit. And they know for a goddamn fact that people talk. They see people fucking comments and shit. They know for a goddamn fact that they see that people are fucking complaining about this is that. And on that list of complaints, you definitely see the lack of fucking tag teams on the tag team division on Raw. You're talking about a team that has had memorable fucking amazing, unforgettable tag team matches. Like the fucking tag team match against DIY at NXT TakeOver Toronto. I believe a couple years ago. But who am I to fucking say shit? Elias versus Dolph. After that skit, after that little promo backstage from the Revival. Which, now that I think, I see now why, the Bullet Club came out with the fuck the Revival shit. Literally. That's what WWE is saying every fucking week. Fuck the Revival. So, there you go. Elias versus Dolph, basic match, really. Elias let me tell you, Elias, as great as he looks, as charismatic as he is not an in-ring general. I am sorry. The guy lacks in-ring talent. He could do, I'm not saying that he can't do shit in the ring. He can. But it just comes off as like, I don't know. There's nothing that stands out when it comes to Elias' repertoire in the ring. There's nothing really, that I can be like, wow, this guy has it all. Obviously, he can fucking cut, he can talk. He can be entertaining. But, now he's a face. And I don't think he works quite well as a face. Like, I could see the difference in Elias tonight when it came to his babyface role. It's just that his moves does not come out smooth. They do not come out credible enough, and I just think that he needs to revamp his repertoire, and I think he needs to add some more moves, and because unfortunately, like I said, if there is not a ring general out there to guide Elias, there is no chemistry. He is not that great in the ring. Unfortunately, as it is, I believe he is a man that he can go for the Intercontinental Championship easily, which he should be fucking trying to go for that shit, for that title, and have something going on for the mid card because Seth Rollins is holding that title hostage. You want to talk about Brock Lesnar holding the fucking Universal Championship title hostage at home? Look at yourself in the mirror, Seth. There is no talk about the Intercontinental Championship. Nothing. Again, you have the main event, if there is any main event on Raw right now. Who is fighting? What is the main event scene fighting for if it's not for the Universal Championship? What is the mid-card scene fighting for if it's not for the Intercontinental Championship? What are the fucking Raw Tag Team Championships worth if they don't have tag teams to fucking go against AOP, to fucking have competition? Do you see where I'm getting at? If you fucking dare say that this show is great, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Chin lock to Elias. Elias misses a knee but connects the second one. Power bomb to Dolph Ziggler for a close 3 count. For almost a 3 count. Close call. Zigzag to Elias, who puts his foot on the bottom rope, and then drift away to Dolph Ziggler by Elias for the win. That was that. I guess these two are gonna be in a feud. Maybe, I don't know. I don't care, to be honest with you. Like, there's really nothing that drives these two men to really, continue on the feud. Again, guys, fuck. I cannot be the only one that just lacks excitement to fucking see this show week in and week out. There's nothing going on. So, besides that, moving on. Charlie interviews Kurt Angle backstage, asking if he has any concern on his match versus Baron Corbin tonight. He said that Baron is a dangerous man, but like he said, he has a fire that has been lit inside of him, and that he is going to beat Baron Corbin. And it's true, or it's damn true, because he wants to be the captain of the Raw team on the traditional Survivor Series match and be the captain. Big deal. Ronda comes out and says how it's cute that Becky says that she wants to break her arm. She says that she respects Becky after an amazing match in Evolution, but to not let the kindness be mistaken for her weakness. That she should bring all her rage and all the pent-up anger and give her a challenge. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this is a match that we know for a fact that Becky Lynch is not going to win. I would love for Becky to fucking win. Of course, I would love to, I would love nothing more than to see Becky Lynch win. But we all know that's not going to happen. Ronda's being built up for a most likely WrestleMania match against Charlotte. So, this was, you can tell that Ronda still needs to, shake off some of the, I guess you can say, of a rookie, going out there and cutting a promo. You can see how, her mannerisms and, how she's, a little nervous and whatnot. She delivered a pretty good promo. She got heated at the end. The only thing that bothers me, to be fucking quite honest, is how she always comes the fuck out smiling, and all of a sudden she just fucking, puts on a serious face. That's the only thing that fucking bothers me. I don't get it. So, after that, Nia comes out and tells Ronda that after she breaks Becky's arm and wins, that she'll be waiting for Ronda to face her for the Raw Women's Championship match. Oh, you mean the match that we saw, what? Previously in the year? How does WWE expect me to fucking care? Again, here's a question for you. Once again, ding, ding, ding. Answer this question. Why should I care about the Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax match for the Raw Women's Championship? I'll be waiting on the comments below. Yeah. Because, that was an exciting match that, oh my God, Nia Jax. Because she is so fucking great to watch in the ring. Let me tell you something, man. The fucking audacity that I don't even know where to start. How WWE continues to fucking push these fucking women from the Total Divas cast. I swear to God on everything that is holy. I need the wrestling gods to fucking somehow, some way cancel this Total Divas garbage that goes on E! Network. And instead of putting effort on putting out this fucking garbage of a goddamn show, which the fucking audience is dwindling week after fucking week, and the news and the rumors of fucking Ronda Rousey being added to the cast, so, they can bring in fucking numbers, Really? Oh, really now? Ronda Rousey to fucking Total Divas so you can up the fucking viewership? On a fucking show that's on a sinking ship? What the fuck? You're gonna destroy everything, just eradicate everything that Ronda stands for, okay? What the women's championship, the women's Raw Women's Championship stands for, that's all gone. You might as well just not have a fucking Raw Women's division. Why should I continue watching? Because as far as it goes now, I can't fucking tolerate. I can't. It's hard to watch. Nia Jax, announcing that, I'll be waiting for you, Ronda. And then Ember comes out. A rematch, which Ember Moon lost last week. And she fucking goes on to face Nia Jax. She goes for a crossbody, but Nia slams her. Nia throws Ember around. Headbutt to Ember. And then Ember with a spinning elbow for a 2 count. And then Nia Jax wins via pinfall after hitting a Samoan drop. Ember Moon. God, I feel sorry for you, Ember Moon. I really do. Let's not push the Bella Twins. Let's push Nia Jax. Let's keep pushing the reality TV star because it'll be good for women's evolution. Yeah, oh my God, look, I'm putting Nia Jax on the forefront of the fucking main event scene of the Raw Women's Championship. Main event scene. Yes, oh my God, so exciting. Fuck no! Jesus Christ. And then after that, Tamina comes out. Whoa! Tamina! Wow! All of a sudden, Tamina, my God, she's been fucking, I don't even know what she's fucking done. Oh, wait, she's been Titus Catering again, like in the worst of JD. She wasn't Titus Catering, being the chef, and, giving out the fucking food on the table for everyone to come in, Welcome, everybody. I have your plates ready with the food, Shit like that. She comes out and stares at Nia Jax. They have a little stare down, and I'm like sitting here. I'm like, when is the stare down gonna fucking finish? Because I'm over it. And all of a sudden, you hear Nia Jax tell Tamina to roll her over. Tamina puts Ember Moon on a Boston Crab, and then Nia Jax hits 3 elbows on the back of Ember Moon, and we have Big Show Syndrome on Ember Moon. I'm sorry, not Ember Moon. Nia Jax. She turned heel once again. This is like what? Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, like the fucking 20th time that she turns fucking heel in the year. But you want me to care about this women's evolution, right? At this point, please do not refer to this shit as a women's evolution. I fucking forbid anyone to fucking... No. There is no fucking way. The state of the women's division, dead. You're a fucking fool if you fucking keep referring to this shit as an evolution. You're a fucking puppet. I do not want to hear that shit ever again. Nothing. On anything. Do not mention it. Do not. Because at this point, it does not exist. There is no such thing as an evolution right now. When you put the fucking women that have busted their asses into making the fucking women, the true women's evolution, a thing. And I'm talking about Sasha and Bailey. Then we fucking talk. You put the fucking women that have busted their ass to show that they can also be put in a spotlight and they are just as equal as the men, and they can fucking go out there and put a fucking show. Okay, you're not going to sit there and fucking tell me that a woman's evolution consists of fucking Ronda Rousey going against fucking Nia Jax. There is no evolution in that. Because for one, Ronda had no fucking shit to do with the goddamn evolution. And Nia Jax is a goddamn reality TV star, which she has fucking zero goddamn fucking talent, okay? And all she fucking does is just go out there and fucking do 2-3 moves and shit. Throw someone around, bully them around, you know, just to make it look strong for Ronda Rousey when it's the time to go face her for the fucking Raw Women's Championship. That's it. So I'm supposed to fucking care. Get the fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Then they fucking embrace. And the only thing that I can see out of this, is that there's going to be a soon to be Raw Women's tag team titles. That's the only thing I can see. Because you embrace these two, you have the Riot Squad, you have Sasha Bailey and Natalya. You know, maybe all these fucking six women tag team matches just means a fucking foreshadowing of the fucking possibility of Raw Women's Tag Team Championships. But again, why should I care? There's nothing intriguing about the women's division right now. And you want to add tag team championships to the fucking division? Yeah. Goodbye. Baron gets interviewed by Charlie again backstage and says that his problems don't seem to be getting any better. And then Baron says, Charlie, what are you doing? Anytime that you show up, someone else shows up too. And then all of a sudden, well, before Braun Strowman comes up, she tells Charlie that you can tell Kurt Angle that he's going to face Drew McIntyre tonight because he's got an emergency to attend to, so he won't be able to face him tonight. And then he gets in the car, off goes the car, and then Braun Strowman comes out and just yells Baron, goes out to chase him, sees him drive off. That was it. And then we have Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush come out, and they come out to the ring, and Lio shows off Bobby Lashley's physique and takes several bows to show off his gluteus maximus. Am I supposed to be excited for this? Because I lack any fucking sort of interest in this goddamn segment. The crowd officially told us that Bobby Lashley is boring. Of course we've known that. I've known that. The man is a walking fucking lack of charisma machine. There's nothing exciting in Bobby Lashley. Not even a heel turn. Not even Lio Rush is able to fucking put this guy over. The only thing that's keeping, the only person here that really is going to shine is Lio Rush. Bobby Lashley's in a sinking ship. He's been sank. There's nothing exciting about this guy. The only reason why he has a contract with WWE right now is because Vince likes his big sweaty men. He's a fucking freak of nature. Yeah, he's strong. He has a great physique. But does he have anything else going on for him? No. He's a generic fucking looking ass fucking talent. He does not have anything to stand out to make him pop out of the rest of the fucking roster. You can create this guy anytime on WWE Community Creations. That's how boring he is. That's how dull he is. And then you have Finn Balor being interviewed by Kayla Braxton backstage, but I can't stand this guy anymore, man. Like Finn Balor, I just don't care. I don't care. Finn Balor always coming out fucking smiling. I can slap this, bro. I can destroy this man's house. I can destroy all his property, take his belongings. He'll still fucking have a reason to smile the next week. You know what? If I was Finn and I would see my contract come the fuck up, I would tell Vince, listen, I'm out. My Bullet Club family is waiting for on New Japan. I need to go back. Now that the OGs are back, Finn Balor is fucking like, bro. Finn Balor, as far as Finn Balor goes, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, let's go back home, guys. Let's go back and let's reunite with the OGs. Because what else you got going on? I want to care for Finn. I love Finn. But what is going on for Finn right now? There is nothing. A meaningless fucking match against Bobby Lashley? Come on now. Bobby, Bobby dominates dominates on the early going. Leo interferes and trips Finn as he was about to go over the top rope to hit Bobby Lashley. Bobby goes for a power bomb, but Finn turns it into a sunset flip pin for a 2 count. Vertical suplex to Finn for a 2 count. Finn hits an enziguri from the apron. Tries to go for the coup de grace, but Leo distracts him. Then baseball slides on Leo Rush outside as he tried to go for a running drop kick. Bobby catches him and slams him on the barricade, and then puts him in the ring and puts away Balor after hitting that Dominator-looking maneuver. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't care, because I don't care about Bobby Lashley. And then after the match is done, Drew McIntyre comes out, and he stares down Lashley, inside the ring. And at this point, I'm like, well, if you want to fucking make me, hate Bobby Lashley more than I already do, sure, go put him on Drew, because I'm not going to fucking boo Drew. Drew is a fucking person that I know for a fucking fact that I hope WWE has their eyes set upon, because this is the man to fucking take that Universal Championship. The guy has the physique, the guy has the fucking talent, and the guy has the look and the promo skills. He has everything that Vince can ask for. So if Vince does not finally pull the trigger on the fucking chosen one, as he was once called, on his first tenure on WWE, then I don't know what the fuck Vince is on. But if he does not put the title on Drew McIntyre, then I don't know what the fuck. I literally lost all hope for WWE as far as some kind of light at the end of the tunnel, as Vince is still the fucking top of management. So he comes out, stares down Lashley as, Leo and Bobby, get out of the ring. And then Drew helps up Finn. And at this point, I'm like, So if Drew helps Finn and he turns face, then I can definitely see him competing for the Universal Championship match. But then, of course, he throws him against the ropes and hits the Claymore on Finn Balor. And then after that, Kurt Angle comes out and they go on to have their match. I believe that, still if Kurt Angle were to lose this match, he will not be included in the Team Raw for the traditional Survivor Series match on Survivor Series. So, Kurt wastes no time attacking Drew on the early going before the bell even rang. The bell rings, and then he continues his assault on Drew, but Drew hits a headbutt and drops Angle. Angle hits an Angle slam, but Drew rolls out of the ring. Kurt hits his trio of German suplexes, but then Drew hits the Claymore, but does not pin Kurt. And at this point, I'm like, oh my God, can you make it any more fucking obvious? Like, someone's going to come out and help Kurt Angle to win, to, be the captain of Team Raw. But that wasn't the case. Drew goes on to taunt Kurt Angle. He just, he was toying with him, taunting him, mocking him, as well as beating him down continuously. And at one point, Drew gets on Kurt's face and taunts him as Kurt Angle locks the Angle Lock. And I was like, if this guy taps out to the Angle Lock, I swear to God, like, if you want to like fucking just make the show even that more absurd, then yeah, by all means, go ahead. Have Drew McIntyre tap out to the fucking Angle Lock. But that wasn't the case. He gets out of it. He hits Kurt with his own Angle Slam and then makes him tap out to his own Angle Lock. So, with that said, that was Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Do you feel excited to watch this next week? I know I'm not. That was Monday night for you. Monday Night Raw. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Nothing really to intrigue me enough to keep watching. But of course, let me get on with what I was going to say. Which what I said in the beginning of the show, of the podcast. I took a month and a half off because I was thinking on whether I wanted to start a career again as a wrestling talent. I started last year on August, and I fell in love with wrestling itself, training to become a wrestler. Things happen, and I did not happen to go back until I visited a month ago. It's actually been a month since I visited a wrestling school last, and I thought about it very hard. I thought that I wanted to come back, and I wanted to commit to becoming a wrestler, to train to become a wrestler. I definitely know for a fact that I have talent to become a professional wrestler if I wanted to, because I am that confident. But inside of my heart, what I really want to do is talk about wrestling. I enjoy reviewing. I enjoy putting on a show for you guys, and I enjoy going on in this journey into hoping that Monday Night Raw once again, becomes a show where, it's bearable to watch, it's exciting to watch once again, and I love entertaining you guys. This is the In10sity Podcast. This is what I came up with. This is something that I want to be successful on. This is something I want to put out there for you guys, so you guys can have a clear, cutthroat, no bullshit, no sugarcoat review on how everything is going and honest opinions. And I really hope that you guys, continue giving me feedback, telling me how it is, telling me, commenting, liking the video. This is what I want to do. It was a very, very, very tough decision, believe you me. But I think I'd rather take my chances on this podcast than to go out there and wrestle, which I know for a fact, like I said, I have all the talent in the world. But I'd rather entertain you guys here because I'm a clown and I love to entertain people. So why not? You know what I mean? So, this is me, speaking, truthfully, honestly. I honestly want to continue this, and I don't plan on stopping. So with that said, that month and a week that I took off, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, is because I wanted to know exactly what I wanted to do. I disappeared abruptly. I did not mean to do that. I did not want to do that. I wanted to continue nonstop, but I wanted to think about what I wanted to do. And now that I know what I want to do, I will continue on to do what I am doing now. I'm going to continue putting out these videos, these reviews, these podcasts. I will do everything in my power to soon enough get equipment so you guys can see me. I would love nothing more for you guys to see me as I podcast. I promise you, I guarantee you, you'll have a fucking laugh. I will entertain the shit out of you, and you will be fucking glad that you subscribe to this channel, because I would like you, before you exit this video, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications. And like I said, follow my boy Atomic Kevin Gray on Atomic Kevin on IG. I will have his IG handle below. Follow the In10sity Podcast at the In10sity Podcast on IG and Twitter. And for now, I must bid you all adieu. So, with that said, good night. Mwah. Oops, I messed up. Goodbye. Mwah. And good night, in the words of Kenny Omega. So yeah, that is my final say on as to why I was gone. So here I am. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you guys continue to watch. Please like and subscribe. Do not forget to do so. I will be getting, stay tuned, because I will be getting equipment, like I said, soon to have you guys be able to see me as I podcast. And I will be having some t-shirts ideas coming out soon. So, like I said, stay tuned. Okay? Be safe. Have a good night. And I will see you guys tomorrow for SmackDown's review. Have a great night. Thank you for watching.